Hello, guys. Hope you are all doing well, and welcome to another video of Impulse Reaction. We are going to do some basic Microsoft Excel functions like sum, average, percentage, rank, and we will also use if statement. So here it is the mark sheet of a random class. We can say it is the mark sheet of class XYZ, expose, right? So I'm going to merge and set this and bold also. We learned some basic tricks in the previous video as well. So from here we can change it Times New Roman. You can choose it from the list here, and my syntax will be right. So these this is the list of random students, number of students I mentioned here, which are 10. Uh, this is the name column, class ID, and then there are the subjects column. So total there are six subjects, and these are the total marks that I already obtained marks there, and that I already calculated by using some formula. So you are already familiar with that in the previous video as well. We also use that. So what I can do next, I can calculate the percentage. For percentage, I will add another column. I will type percentage here, uh, and then I will adjust the column width automatically by double clicking simply here. For percentage, I'm going to, these are my percentage obtained marks over total marks. So this is the formula. So obtained marks is equals to obtained marks, that is L4, and divided by my total marks, that are 600. So six subjects, each carrying 100 marks, I suppose. So, so this is the uh, average, you can say, of 10 marks divided by 12 marks. But I want to change this into percentage. So what I will do, I will select the column, and from this section, number format, I will change it to percentage. So here it will show me in the form of percentage. And then I will drag it from top to the bottom, and it will auto calculate the percentages of each student from John to Kevin. Okay, so and we can also move decimal places by increase decimal places. You can click here, and to decrease decimal place, you can just click here. Anyhow, moving on next, uh, I also want to calculate the grade, and for grade we can use the if statement. So this is the tricky part, if statement. So what is the syntax of that if statement? You should watch out this. If bracket start. So here it is mentioned that logical test and then value if true, if value if false. So we need to verify these conditions uh, in order to make this work. So my column M4, I want to calculate the grade with respect to the percentages of each student. So I will say this is my column M percentage and my row 4. So M M4 uh, greater than equals to 80%. It will show me A uh, like this. Then I will put comma Then I will repeat it. If M4 greater than or equal to 75%, it will print B and so on. So I will just copy paste it. Just I will just. It is better to write here in the cell box for better understanding. So it is a good practice. And I will just copy paste it for the rest of the sequence. And now I will write 70 in place of 75. And I will also change it to C. Then again, I need to repeat it. And I will change it to 60. And it will print D now. And at the end, if it is less than 60, I want it to print F, which means fail. If this condition is not met, then it will print fail F. And then I will just close the bracket. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, this is just like this. And I will just enter it. And here we go. So you can see here, it printed out as B. And this condition is satisfied. If M4, if the percentage is of M4 is less than or is greater than or equal to 75, then it will print B. And what it did, it just print B. And I will just drag it down and it will auto calculate the grades of all students. So moving on next, what I want to calculate, I want to calculate the position. I want to calculate the position of each student. For that, I will be using rank function equal to rank. Uh, for rank, I will just. This is the format of the rank formula: rank, number, then reference, and then order. So my number will be my M4 column, which is my reference column, M4. Then I will give it a reference. Uh, my reference is this one. So this, and I want to lock this array. So for locking this array, I will just select it and press the function key of my keyboard with F4. Or you can simply click F4 if that doesn't work with function key. And then I will just give it a reference. So for reference, if you are typing 0, then it will arrange it in the descending order. And if you type 1, then it will arrange it in the form of ascending order. So I will stick with the descending and just I will enter it. So it will give me the position of the student, John. So I will drag it down and it auto calculates the position. You can see here. First is Peter, right? With a A grade and 82.17%, which is the highest among them. You can verify that. Uh, Another thing I can do is if I want to calculate the average of each subject, average marks of each subject, I will average marks of each subject: English, maths, physics, chemistry, computer, and GK, general knowledge. So I will just merge and center volume. And for this, I will just use the average formula. Average number one and number two. Number one is I want to calculate the average of this array basically. So I will just and I will similarly drag it to the right up till GK. So it will calculate the average marks of each subject. Merge and center. Here we go. Outside, take outside border. You can do different sort of things, all borders. And here we go. Another thing I want to try, if I want to display it in the form of color. So I'm talking about the position section or percentage section. You can just select it and conditional formatting section. You can try different things here from top to bottom rules and highlight cell rules greater than, less than, equal to, between. You can try these sort of things. You can also try this gradient thing. It will show different type of options. You can also show in the form of arrows. So I will stick with the color scales. And there you can see that the one with the highest marks is shown in the green color. The one with the average one are shown in the form of, you can say, yellow color. And then the below average, which is student number 9, Harry, who obtained F grade, is shown in the form of red color. So it gives you a great visualization in order to make things differentiate from each other. So that's it from today. And hope you enjoyed this session of MS Excel video number 2. So see you in the next one. Stay tuned for another video.